Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Fairyloot unboxing, which I did not expect. I feel like anytime Illumicrate and Fairyloot show up, I'm always just surprised. I don't know why I continue to be surprised, but I'm always surprised. And I think it's because they come so late. So when I get a box, I'm like, what month is this from? So normally Fairyloots will come at the beginning of the next month. Illumicrates will come at the beginning of the next month, or who knows. It is a toss-up when I get those. I got a Fairyloot today, and I'm guessing it's November. There's no way it's December. It's December 6th. There's literally zero chance that a Fairyloot came out this early in December. So it's gotta be November. And I think I've already got October's. I don't think we're that far behind. But let's crack this open and double check that it is the November crate. Okay. Ooh, I got some bent stuff in here. Okay, now I'm nervous. And I don't see like a spoiler card. Okay, so this is my box. Looking a little funky. Let me see if I can find a spoiler card. Oh, there's a lot of crunch things in here. Okay, I found the spoiler card. It is The Witching Hour, November 2022. So it is November. I don't know what happened in the process of packing this box, but something happened. And there's not like, this is how much packing I got. Hold on, let me get all of it for you guys. This is how much packing material I got. What was going on? Okay, we're gonna check this first because it's not looking so good. We're really not looking so good. So this is Kingdom of the Wicked mug. Okay, that makes me really excited, especially because I just read Kingdom of the Feared and I actually really liked it, which is a huge surprise. This is designed by Avondale Art. Nope, Avondale Art. That makes more sense. Okay, it looks okay. It looks okay. Pull it out. And looks to be in mostly good shape. What the heck is this? Okay, as long as it still functions, that's fine. Okay, this is very different. It's actually very hard to see because I'm filming this when it's kind of like nasty outside. Huh. I don't know about this artwork. It's very, real, and I don't know how I feel about that. I love the color scheme. They are really pretty, and they are how I pictured them. And then the inside. And they are how I pictured them. This is the only, like, blight. I don't know what happened. It's like a burn mark or something. That's very odd. And then Kingdom of the Wicked, Fairyloot stamp on the bottom. I mean, I think this is going to be one of those mugs that's going to grow on me. Because right now I'm just like I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of how I felt about all of those trinket dishes. I didn't love the artwork on those trinket dishes, but some of them grew on me. So I don't know. God, this thing really was... Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That almost fell down. Okay, next we have in the box a grimoire pin, which I assume grimoire pin, it's probably gonna be a Sorcerer of Thorns, maybe? Or Hocus Pocus. Oh, I have it upside down. Let me see if I can get it to focus more. It says grimoire pin designed by No One Designs. Love No One Designs. That's all that it says on here. So let me take it off and see if I can show it a little better. It's really hard to get the camera to focus on these. But I think all it says is spells. Yeah, all it says is spells. But it's nice. I don't know if it focused that well. I'll probably be able to see later when I'm messing around with contrast, but I like it. It's a very simple pin. It reminds me of something Owlcrate would do. Very simple design. It's nice though. My guess would be Sorcerer of Thorns or just witchy. It says the Witching Hour, so it could just be, you know, spell book. And this was this. I don't know if I showed that. Okay. Next item, I believe, is the item I'm not excited about. It says S&D Serpent Letter Opener. I don't know why I said serpent. S&D Letter Opener, which is probably Serpent and Dove, which is probably why I said serpent. Okay, you know what? This is the first one that I've actually really liked. This one's actually pretty cool. I still don't know what to do with it. And it's definitely Serpent and Dove. Dove and the Serpent. I still don't know what to do with it, but it's a lot prettier than the other ones. I'm still probably not going to keep it because I don't know. I don't do replicas. Maybe I'll keep it until I finish the book and see if I like end up really liking the books. Because I loved the first book and then I just kind of stopped in the series. I haven't read any of them since the first book. So I need to do that. Okay, it looks like, okay, we have, I believe it's a reading journal or some type of journal in the bottom. Wow. Seems like all the book boxes are doing this, like, this trend, because this falls in line with the Owlcrate one, which is somewhere over here. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but it's very similar vibes to the Owlcrate one. Outdoors, witchy vibes. Is it a reading journal? Yes. Yes, it is a, like, straight up reading journal. It is just, it says title, author, genre, notes, release date, dates read. Very specifically to reading. So this one I'll probably save. I don't know, like, I never know what to do with these, but I also never want to get rid of them because they're so pretty. I wish this one had prompts. This is probably my least favorite. It has that and a little thing. This is probably my least favorite because it has the least amount of stuff you can do with it. Like the Owlcrate one at least has prompts that I'll use in the new year. This one literally is just track your books, which is fine. It's very pretty. Normally I have overflow, so I can use this next year for the overflow reviews. Then we are down to the tarot cards. I'm kind of in the camp of I wish they would stop doing tarots and just do pieces of art because I just don't know what to do with these. So we have the Tower. I feel like this has got to be We Hunt the Flame. The artwork is very reminiscent of it. The Tower and the Star. I haven't read enough of We Hunt the Flame to say 100% sure, but the art seems very reminiscent. Or the David Bad trilogy, maybe. But it's just something about it reminds me of We Hunt the Flame. And there's flames on the bottom. I don't know. Those are really pretty. I don't know what to do with them. So let's look at the book. I don't remember what the book was supposed to be in November. I feel like I'll look up what the book spoilers are because I always look up book spoilers to make sure I don't buy them. But then I promptly forget what they are. Okay, here is the book. Let's open it up. I can give you a sneak peek of the edges. This is very different. Sneak peek of the edges. Bright, or kind of like a burnt orange. It's a burnt orange. And let me see, let's take out all the stuff. So here's the Fairy Scoop Witching Hour. We'll look at that in a minute. I love how they do actual artwork and not like book artwork on the back. Like I like that Owlcrate does book artwork, but I feel like they could do other artwork. That's really, really pretty. Author letter on the back. And the bookmark, which I always love. And we are down to the book. Which way is up? This is a big book. Okay. Here is the book. The Ones We Burn. I definitely remember seeing this title, but I don't know anything else about it. So give a little bend right there. It's pretty. Oh, it's really hard to see, but there you go. It's foiled on the front. I don't know if the original is like that. I don't know what the original of this cover looks like. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Ombre edges. I feel like it could have done a little better in the center. It could have been green a little bit longer before going into like the dark blue and then black at the bottom. But it's still really nice. Pretty. Inside, oh, I was like, what the heck is this? We have a signed book plate. Book plates I know bother a lot of people, but I don't mind. Do whatever you gotta do. Inside has artwork that I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of. Let's do the cover first. Okay. I don't love this type of cover. I've talked about this before, but I'm kind of sick of like the character art on the front, and I'm not that big of a fan of it. So I don't know if I actually like this. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just getting a little sick of it. And then the artwork on the inside. I kind of like this. I feel like it's done by the same person as the artwork on the end pages, but I like it better this way. And it's the full cover, so I could reverse it. Although I like this side, the regular side, so I won't. And then this is the regular cover. I didn't show the spine. Did I show the spine? I don't remember. Okay, so that is the dust jacket. I don't think there's anything else inside besides this. I don't like that artwork. This is probably my least favorite artwork that Fairyloot's ever done. And the back is different. Yeah, I really don't like this artwork. I'm just kind of not a fan of what they did with this book. This is, I think, the first time that I really just haven't liked a book design, like, kind of at all. Okay, let me read the synopsis before it gets any darker. It just keeps getting darker and darker. Ronka is tired of death. Now she just wants to be left alone, living out her days in the wild north with the coven that raised her, attempting to forget the horrors of her past. But when she's named Bloodwyn, the next treaty bride to the human kingdom of Isadal, her coven sends her south with a single directive: kill the prince. Easy enough for a blood witch whose magic compels her to kill. Except the prince is gentle, kind, and terrified of her. He doesn't want to marry Ronka, he doesn't want to be king at all, and it's his sister, the wickedly smart, infuriatingly beautiful Princess Aramis, who seems to be the real threat. But when witches start turning up dead, murdered by a magical plague, Aramis makes Ronka an offer: help her develop a cure, and in return she'll teach Ronka to contain her deadly magic. As the coup draws nearer and the plague spreads, Ronka is forced to question everything. She thought she knew about her power, her past, and who she's meant to fight for. Soon she'll have to decide between the coven that raised her and the princess who sees beyond the monster they shaped her to be. But as the bodies pile up, a monster may be exactly what they need. It sounds really good though. And, ooh, it is blurred by Chloe Gong. Feral and tender. I am the monster, I am the shield, I am the knife in the dark. Dang, I wasn't expecting it to be about that, which is really exciting because I really hate the customizations, but I love what the book seems to be about. So this sounds right up my alley. It sounds fantastic. Love fantasy, love royal fantasy intrigue kind of things going on, and that sounds exactly what this is. Court intrigue, 1000% love. So I'm really excited to get to this. Let's look at the fairy scoop. Your edition of The Ones We Burn comes with an exclusive cover, ombre sprayed edges, reversible dust jacket, full design on the hardcover, artwork on the end pages. It is a standalone! It says, what can you tell us about the sequel or your next book? It's a standalone! Okay, that just bumped it up really high on my list. I'm trying to read standalones because I am sick of starting series from these boxes because I hate starting series and then getting the next book the next year and having no idea what's going on. and I'm less likely to pick it up. So I've been putting off on starting any series that I've gotten until I get the next book next year. So this is exciting. I can read this one. Yay. Okay, spoiler card. Foiled mug. Mug features beloved characters from Kingdom of the Wicked. Book review notebook, designed by Chatty Nora. The review notebook is back, this time with cottage witchy style. Letter opener by Jez Hawk, next installment in our letter opener series inspired by Serpent and Dove. Spellbook pin by No One Designs. No Witch is complete without their trusted spellbook. Yeah, it's just a generic spellbook. It doesn't have a fandom. Tarot cards of the month feature Luli as the star and Mazen as the tower, are from the Stardust Thief. See? That is a series. I have not started it. It is sitting over there. I really want to start it, but I refuse until the next book comes out. Illustrated by Rs28. The Ones We Burn, the reversible dust jacket, was designed by Karnamia. Artwork on the end pages by Karnamia. Foil on the hardcover by Karnamia and a signed bookplate. Character print is Karnamia. So I don't think that person has the style of art that I like, unfortunately, which is sad because the whole book is done by her. So great for her for doing the book. That's really exciting. I hope a lot of people like it. Just not my cup of tea. So that is everything with the spoilers. Let's talk about next month, and then I'll go over what I liked and didn't like. Next month's theme, so December, I almost said January. Come one, come all. In this box, you can expect items from Caravel and the Night Circus. Foiled bookmarks by Grace Z. Huart, part of the Mythology collection. And a fandom-neutral bookends and book sleeve. I'm so excited. I love bookends and I love book sleeves. Love book sleeves. Next month, the book is a standalone where a girl makes a deal with a magical secret society to enter potentially deadly competition. That sounds perfect. Probably won't get it till January, but very excited. It will have exclusive redesigned cover, digital sprayed edges on all 3 edges, artwork on the end papers, foil on the hardcover, and will be signed by the author. Great. Sounds great. I'm excited. So I will pop up the original cover. So first of all, to remind you what this looks like, The Ones We Burn, I will now pop up the US edition and the UK edition. I don't know if they're any different. If they're not, they'll just be one picture. But that's what I want to kind of start doing with this in Illumicrate, because I never know what they look like, and then I always look them up afterwards, and I wish I had like left in a section where I could have done it. So those will go there. That's everything for this box. I mean, I think it was pretty great. My favorite item would be, I guess it's like more of a mediocre box. I guess I'm just really excited about the book, even though I didn't like the... Yeah, I guess it was okay. Now that I'm looking at everything, I feel like my favorite item has got to be the pin. I like the witchy design. I have a witchy board upstairs that I can put it on. I do collect pins, so I love pins. So it'll go right on my witchy pin board, which is stunning. And my least favorite item are the tarot cards. If you don't include the tarot cards, because it'll always be the tarot cards, it will be the replica. I just am not a fan of the replica swords. It's not, I don't like replica and display only items most of the time. I like usable items. So that's always going to be my least favorite. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. This was a fun unboxing, even though it wasn't like my favorite box. I had a great time doing it. And make sure you subscribe, because I'll always have more unboxings coming out. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you comment down below on what you thought about the box. And I will see you in the next video.